Welcome back to the Blitz. We had quite the Class 4A Southern Conference tilt tonight between Pueblo South and Pueblo West. For more on the Cyclones and the Colts, we join Jason Carter in our Blitzplex. Good evening, Jason.
Yeah, good evening, Rob. You know, this game is all about who wants to be in the driver's seat. A win by Pueblo West and the Cyclones, conference champions. It's as easy as that for them. A win by Pueblo South and the Colts would knock East out of the running for a championship altogether. And they'd control their own destiny with just 1 week remaining in the season. It's the Colts who strike early. Their first drive of the game, Nathan Spinuzzi airing it out. Dennis Ramos doing the running for the score. And just like that, South has a 7-0 lead. The Colt defense was stingy early. Tim Sykes and Monte Montez combine on this sack of the Cyclone quarterback. West defense had an answer of their own. Brandon Firkins would eventually get to Spinuzzi and bring him down for a loss. That ends a South drive on a 4th down try. Not to be outdone, West on the move until Ryan Comer jumps the passing lane and returns the ball to the guys in black who didn't get any points out of that possession. The West offense would eventually find somewhat of a groove. Dean Thompson, a little dump over the middle. Brandon Summer trucking guys before he is eventually brought down. This one was close the entire way, but in the end it's Pueblo South who controls their own destiny for the conference title, 28-21. That victory means Pueblo Centennial still has a shot at the crown, but they need a victory tonight over Palmer. Just before halftime, Palmer on the attack with the Bulldog D, gets to the QB who fumbles. Ball's recovered by David Montano to give Centennial one final shot before the buzzer. On that attempt, Jake Sanchez looking for it all, but it ends up in the hands of Adonis Ruffrin for Palmer as the half ends. Centennial up by a score. Second half, Bulldogs extend that advantage. The handoff to Caleb Miranda. The senior makes sure his team will have a shot at that conference title next week. He strolls in for the score, and the Bulldogs earn the 26-21 win. So, Rob, that means next Friday's game between Centennial and South will determine the top seed from the 4A Southern Conference. I'm sure it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, it's going to be a great game. Good work out there tonight, Jason Carter. Now, for Ryan Dolores Huerta, it was a try and bounce back week. Both teams lost last week, and we're trying to get back on the winning track tonight. To Rye High School we go for the Scorpions and the Thunderbolts. Man, that stadium looks great at Rye. Ty Supancic of Rye. This kid can play. Great vision. He's got great footwork. He's going to hit the brakes there and cuts back, and he gets it down inside the 15. Then Kevin Bailey. Going to look for the big fella. Austin Johnson. Number 91 hauls it in. Rye, they pitch a shutout tonight as they win 41-love. Pueblo County and Pueblo East, second half action. This is what we call in the business a montage. Daniel Martin on the run, quarterback run. And he picks up about 10 there. Same drive. Mr. Martin, once again, out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff, and there he goes as he shakes off a would-be tackler. And then, how about a little more from Martin? He puts his team in great field position there. He just stays on his feet, hard to bring down. And then Bryson Torres, who had a huge night at Dutch Clark Stadium, caps off the drive. The East Eagles win 47-0 as the Eagles win the 3A Southern Conference Championship tonight. Falcon and Mesa Ridge. Falcon, and they would start the game with the ball. Ty Murphy going to hook up here with Dion Duran and Double D. Oh boy, that's a doom for the defense. Down to the 30, same drive. Matt Bastian going to back his way into the end zone, and Falcon would go up 7-0. So Mesa trying to make something happen. Jaron Donaldson fields the kickoff, finds some open space, and then loses the ball, but Johnny on the spot recovers. So the Grizz with the ball. Second drive for Falcon. Murphy to Josiah Hall. He's going to beat them all. The Falcons, they pick up a W tonight as they win on the road 48-5. Let's take it to Memorial Stadium for Harrison and Mitchell. Second quarter action. The Marauders on the move. TJ Conklin going to roll right. Hooks up with Marcus Cheney, and he takes it inside the 10. And then moments later, Conklin going to put his head down, and he's going to get into the end zone. But the Panthers, they would answer. On a 4th and goal, they're going to go for it. Sam Garcia. He dives into that big pile behind the big fellas. He also had a pick 6 tonight as Harrison wins big as they put up 62 on the scoreboard. We'll be right back with more Blitz.